How are we going, folks? Welcome back to the Nightmare Cabin and welcome to day number 14 of our Judas Priest series, our countdown to Invincible Shield. And today we are talking about 2001's Demolition, the second album with Tim Ripper Owens on vocals. And the artwork pretty much says it all, really, with this album. It's got to be said. It's funny. I mean, there's good songs on this. Let's not get too off on a bad foot. But, yeah. It's not very good, is it, this album? Seeing Tim doing that solo tour that I mentioned yesterday, where he was playing the Judas Priest set, primarily songs from the two albums he did with the band. He did do a couple of this, but he mentioned in the show that this is actually his favourite album of the two, and I'm just not sure why. It starts off all well and good, Machine Man's a pretty good opener. Some good thundering drums on this one. One on one's a bit of a mid-paced stomp. Hell Is Home is probably the standout on the album. That's a pretty. Once you hear that song, you do remember it forever. And even the solo playing along with it is really good as well. The rest of the album, though, just kind of just chugs along in sort of like this mid-paced, down-tuned groove. It's like Judas Priest are trying to. I mean, there's some stuff on here as well. Is it Jekyll and Hyde? There's a couple of bits where it's like quiet in the beginning and during the sort of clean sections in a verse or something. There'll be like some clean guitar, and it sounds like Marilyn Manson or something like that. It's like they're going in, like trying to go industrial in some parts as well. Yeah, 2001 was a strange time, I suppose, but it's like Priest are trying to fit in with the times, and that never works with any band, does it? And as usual as well, 13 songs. The album's an hour long. It didn't need to be an hour long. This could have easily been 10 songs. I mean, considering by the standards of, everything up to British Steel and past that, really. But let's just say, yeah, say the 70s albums, this is a double album compared, to those, when you compare it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's over long at times. It's trying too hard to sound modern. Now, I know they did that on Jugulator, but the difference is on Jugulator it worked. And at least Jugulator was heavy. This is just, I don't know, it's just got this, it's just a sludge of an album. It's not terrible. I didn't feel like I didn't skip tracks. I didn't, it's one of those annoying albums that it's all right while it's on, but when it's finished, you don't remember anything from it. It's just, it's a lukewarm album that I feel lukewarm about. It's an album that leaves me unmoved, and it's an album that just the band just didn't feel very inspired on. I don't think Subterfuge is a good song. I'll give him that. I think Cyberface is pretty good. I think there's a acoustic song on here. It might have been Lost and Found. I think there's got again. It all just kind of splodges together. But yeah, let's say Subterfuge is the underrated one. Hell Is Home is the hit. That is a good song. And the rest of it is just sort of. I'd rather it have been shit. I would rather have disliked the album, but I just can't. It's just. It's one of those albums. It's just, yeah, like I say, it's uninspired. There's nothing. Again, this is, Tim probably gets all the blame placed on him for this period of the band, but it's not his fault. He didn't write any of these songs, and his performance is fine. It's just, yeah, it's just a very meh album. But on the plus side, we did get a kick-ass live album. So, you know, as much as this album is a bit meh, Priest seem to be doing all right. And they released this live album, recorded at Brixton Academy in London. Very good film. Get that if you can get it. But also, if you can, it is worth getting the CD, because the CD has got about 5 extra songs. So this is actually the full show. I don't know why. For some reason, this is slightly shorter. Let's quickly go through the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19 songs on this, which is cool. I think this is 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about 26. 25? Yeah. So it's a pretty long set. I think you get... How many songs are on... What do we get here? One of One on One. Is Feed on Me on this one? Yep, 2. 3. You get 3 songs off this album and 3 off of Jugulator. But yeah, Tim is great. The band are on fine form on this. It's another great set list as well. So yeah, Tim, you know, you get 2 studio albums with Tim, but you get 2 kick-ass live albums with him as well. And I don't think his time in the band was a complete failure. I remember this show as well being reviewed in Metal Hammer, and they were basically speaking against any notion of Rob coming back. They were saying that Tim was a better singer than him. He's going, do you really want Rob back? He's going to be 50 soon. But yeah, the inevitable is going to happen. And yeah, the whole replacing a singer, the classic singer, it's a poison chalice at the best of times. And the singers, I don't know what it, you know, be it Blaze Bayley, be it, you know, Derek Green, be it Tim, be it, you know, what are they supposed to do? Say no when a classic band, when the opportunity to sing for a classic band comes up? Are they going to go no? Because if they don't do it, someone else will, you know. And the opportunity might not ever come again, you know, to, oh no, it's all right, I'll do my own band and break it big that way. So, you don't know if that's going to happen, do you? You know, so, and then if it don't work out, we'll just blame it all on you. So, yeah, it's an odd one. But like I say, he's come, you know, I think this is a particularly low point for the band, but I don't think this is Tim's fault. I just think it's bad timing. But yeah, it's got its redeeming features. It's got some good songs on it, but ultimately it's just a very in one ear, out the other affair. But like I say, you do get a kick-ass live album off the back of it. So yeah, I think Tim's got a lot to be proud of, and he's more than proven himself since leaving the band. So yeah, that's the Tim Owens era out the way. Next episode, we've got Angel of Retribution, and Rob is back, and we'll be covering that tomorrow. So I'll see you all soon. I hope you're looking forward to the new album, and yeah, that's all for now. See you later.